All right, Jacob, this is your initial swing assessment for the 2024 season. You know what we're looking for, so we're going to jump right into it. Go swing after swing. Let's get started. All right, boy, you've gotten a ton stronger. My goodness, your commitment to the gym is really paying off. I'm telling you, man, you're hitting the ball really hard. All right, camera angle's not the best. I need you this. I really needed it directly across from you instead of kind of on this angle. Um, to kind of demonstrate what I'm looking for here. I think we still see it here. Foot strike is right here. If the camera was a little bit further back, this you'd notice this even more, but you're still able to notice this even from the front angle. Foot strike is there. Your head should stay within that circle and not drift forward, and your head drifts forward significantly. So you've got a little bit more of a linear swing to you. It's not as bad as it once was, but it's still there. You are really at your point of contact where we want to see you is, and again, this camera angle is kind of tough, but we want to see your legs look a little bit something like this. Okay, you do a great job in staying down on that back foot, but we want to see kind of this, a straighter leg. We want to see you pushing off and back on that on this front leg, which helps drive back that hip. Okay, so it's all helping develop power through your hips. Okay, your left leg pushes backward to drive that left hip. Your front leg twists the knee, and that rotates the front your right hip. Okay, so these things are kind of working together to help you generate power. As hard as you're hitting the ball, man, I shudder to think what you would be if you were sitting back, right? Sitting back with that straight front leg and pushing back off of that. But you are kind of heavy on that front leg still. A little bit too much weight on that front leg versus what you're doing, what you should be doing, I should say. Bat path looks really good. You keep your hands in a very nice spot. You stay inside the ball well. And your sequencing is fantastic. I love what you're doing with your back leg. It's absolutely perfect, Jacob. Absolutely perfect. Your knee starts your swing, your hips catch right here. And look, when your hips catch right here, your torso, your shoulders are still in their original position. That's absolutely perfect. To think that we can make you even stronger is amazing. I think you're going to really, I'm going to give you drills to do it. I really want you to work on it, man. I really want to see that straight front leg. I don't want you to see you drifting forward, okay? Because you're leaving stuff in the tank. You're not as balanced as you should be, and you're leaving some power in the tank, and I don't want you to do that. Okay, let's keep going. See, your knee straightens out eventually. See, that's where it should be at your point of contact. But instead, this is where we are at your point of contact. Okay, so same thing, just slightly linear, heavy on your front leg. Everything else, Jacob, looks really fantastic. It really does. Your sequencing is textbook, man. It's absolutely textbook. And I think your hand position is textbook as well. I love how you bring through the zone. You bring the bat through the zone. Very smooth, slight uppercut. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I think we see the same thing here. Foot strike is here. You don't drift as much this time. Don't drift as much. That's much better on top of the ball. All right. All right, we're seeing the same things. Let's give you these last couple. Good. All right, last one. All right, Jacob. All in all, I think your swing is pretty good. I really do. Your sequencing is perfect. I think your hand positioning is perfect. I think you're a whole heck of a lot stronger than you were last year. And my gosh, since I first saw you, if you'd have told me you were going to turn out to be this big and strong when I first saw you, I'd have told you, no, never going to happen. But you've really put the work in, man. I am really proud of you. This is just fantastic. I'm going to give you some drills to help keep you back a little bit further. And I really want you to focus on that front leg and pushing back on that and straightening that out early to keep your weight a little bit further back. I think if you do that, I think you're going to notice some tremendous results. All right. Great job, man. Really great job. We'll talk soon. Okay, this is what we call our plant the flag drill. And what this drill does, what we use it for, is for hitters who are lunging too far forward or coming way too far forward off their back foot. We also use it for sequencing purposes. So if a player's out of sequence, this helps them set their sequencing correctly. And what Jack's going to do is he's holding the bar at about the spot that he would hold the bat. And what he's going to do is he's going to execute his swing to the point that he can without moving his hands off this bar. All right, go ahead. Now, the idea here is not to have the hitter strain against the pole, but rather develop a sensation of keeping his hands back and his weight back in his stance. Jack is going to demonstrate the 25s. Now, the 25s are an everyday drill really for all of our players. In fact, all of our players in our program use the 25 6 days a week. Now what Jack is going to do is he's going to swing the bat with two hands 25 times, then just his front hand 25 times, then just his back hand 25 times, and then finally he's going to finish with two hands 25 times. Show us how it's done. Now, as the hitter executes this drill, he should envision a pitcher throwing him his perfect pitch and him hitting that perfect pitch. We do this because not only do we want to train our body how to swing the bat, but we also want to train our mind how to respond when it sees our perfect pitch.